time to come back to the belt. A belt that I won at E1. As you will see, we've got some damage. That's right, I'm using an IC pen for this. As you can see, just through wear and tear, some of the eyelets have come off. And that's what we're going to be repairing today, is those eyelets, but also as well, as you see, this interesting thing here, it's a branding iron. We are going to be branding the names of the people that have been the undisputed pit champion of Anvil. I'm going to be engraving those today. That's right. Anyway, let's get this show rolling. Take it away, Sammy. So, I guess like a little bit of backstory, just as I kind of like outline everything out. So, when I first got to Empire, VO was the champion, and every single time that I would get a victory or anything along like that, I'd always call him out, and like in front of everyone, and just would never get anything. Would never like take me as an actual challenge. and it was just the way that it was played out. Like Neil, who plays Theo, is an absolutely lovely guy, and it was just kind of like one of those things of just like, hey, so is it going to happen anytime soon? It's like, wait, we might be each other one day, and things like that, and just really kind of holding it off, so like kind of like the last chance. And I just remember, like when I knew I was gonna be Iron Tide VO, I knew it was gonna be special, and I know that sounds really weird, when it comes to something as trivial as pit fighting, but when you're going up against the person who is at the top of the class of your archetype, then you kind of it makes you feel like you're doing the right type of role play, and it really did. I felt really lucky to be Ving him, because there'd been people there longer than me, and yeah, it was absolutely incredible. And the match we had couldn't have gone any better than what I'd had in my mind. Originally, it was going to be a crazy finish, but it ended with me doing a spear. Was pretty much just a rugby tackle to the chest, and then I picked up his arm and dragged him over to kind of like near where the corner was, and pretty much just got on the top of the, well, I say the top of the pit. It wasn't as good as Crunk's jump, but it was it was one step down. Just jumping off the top of that, dropping an elbow, and him just not being able to get up. And when all was said and done, the belt that I'd been spending ages to make was IC mine. Now, people would say, "Oh, well, you just made a belt for yourself." It's kind of like, well, no, because I never knew when I was going to win it. I just always been like, "Oh, well, if I win it, I've got a belt. I'm ready." And the plan was just to take it to every event, and if it ever got the chance to be used, we were going to use it. And then, yeah, lo and behold, it was the E1, won it. And then E2, I got to walk around Anvil, swinging this thing around my hips, feeling all cool and jazzy. So yeah, I'm very proud that my name is here in character, and that won't ever change. And I've just, I'm so happy with the match that I had with Vio. I can't, thank Nelly enough for what he did there, because he made me look absolutely amazing. And anyone who ever goes into the pit, it's not, win or lose, it's not your job to make yourself look good. It's to make the other person look good. It's to put on like the best possible thing you can, because it's all a show. But yeah, so that to me looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure Matt's most probably going to complain about this, but yeah, I'm happy with that. So I think now is most probably the best time to most probably start looking at those broken eyelets and get those replaced, because I don't want to be walking into E3 with a shabby looking belt now, do I? Anyway, swipe to the next scene. Thank you very much, Pass Sammy. Right, now it's time to put in the eyelets. Now, I only have to replace 3. However, we don't have all of the original colours. So, we will just go with what we've got. Pretty much, obviously, eyelet's supposed to be like, it's a rivet part in the back of it. However, with all of these, they've just kind of gone. It's not worked. However, bit of glue, and yeah, we're gonna hope for the best. Hopefully I can get glue everywhere because I do have work. Literally, we won't put too much in there. Hopefully we'll put just enough for it to hold in place. And strength. Oh! Alright, first one done. See, I thought I was going to have to time lapse this, but I think I might be able to get away with it. So, if you're unaware, this event we've got a rumble coming up, and last year we had a rumble for Ask, who's one of the characters as Pit Fight before I came here. I've spoken about it before in other parts, yeah, just how much fun everyone had last year, knowing that we're going to do it all again this year is just such a great feeling. There's nothing like doing a rumble because it's one of those things that you get to have more people involved than what would normally be, and I think with rumbles you tend to get those people who don't usually want to be a part of pit fights, and I think they kind of go, oh, okay, well, I don't have to, you know, try and do fancy moves, or I don't have to be a certain way. So I think they kind of get a lot of enjoyment out of that. Okay, so that glue will set. And yeah, that should be all of the repairs that we need to do to the belt. It's got the branding now, so every person who wins the belt after this point, they get the belt. Well, they get their name branded into the belt, and then we'll see if we can get this baby some worth. I have a feeling that I'm going to have to replace a lot of eyelets because I feel like these are most probably just going to keep popping out and disappearing when it gets taken to the battlefield. But it is what it is, and we will just roll with it. So yeah, that's that part done. Well, that's the belt repair video made. It's all ready. It's all looking jazzy for Empire E3. And we just want to say thank you very much for every single person that watches our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And to all of those people that think the pit is just an homage to WWE. And as I am wearing an AEW t-shirt today, I might as well end it the only way I know how to. And in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye. Good night.